Holy crap, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. A Lego Toy Story 4 set. It's the RV Vacation, which I actually got at my local Target legally. I purchased it there. There's 178 pieces, 2 minifigures, 2 other characters which we could characterize as minifigures, and it retails for $35 in the United States. We'll start off with Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl, who is exclusive to the set in this version. And I think out of all the non-molded head versions of the characters, Jessie translates the best. I actually really like this version. She does use this new hair hat combo, which does have an existing bow piece at the back, but you could easily remove that and get a better look at this, which is actually a step up from the original kind of a hair piece, where the original's hair part of the whole head was this rubber. This is a hard plastic, which I really prefer that. Also like the white stripe at the top of the hat. And you can see an alternate facial expression for her at the back right here, as well as some back torso printing and just some detailing that shows that she has dual molded legs, which I love how that came out. That actually looks fantastic in my opinion. And you could compare her to the 2010 Jessie, which, geez, these look like they're from 2 different companies. As much as I like this version of the characters, this one definitely looks more Lego-like. And Forky is exclusive to this set. I want to do him next because this is just a really hilarious, I don't even know if I would call it a minifigure, a microfigure, I guess. I don't know. It's just one whole piece with a nice printed face. You have that spork design. And then at the bottom, you have an anti-stud that you could fit onto a minifigure if you want to hold it, or just one stud in general. Oh, and you could also have him held from the middle section, which is quite useful and probably a better way to hold it than from that anti-stud at the bottom, where it's a little bit hard off the bat. Here is Rex the Dinosaur. This version is exclusive to the set. We'll compare him to the 2010 version in a second. But if you're not familiar with how this Rex figure works, same base pieces as the 2010 figure with the little tiny arms right there. Also 2 independent leg pieces. And this tail piece, which is connected by a Technic pin, which you could rotate. 2 studs up top. Nice printed belly right there. Which the design of it differs from the 2010 version because it has a tan belly instead of a white belly, and the eyes at the top are actually a little bit more accurate with that eyebrow printing than the one from 2010. Now, this one is exclusive to this set for the Toy Story 4 wave, so if you want to get Rex, you can only get him in this set. And finally, we have the Little Green Man, or the Pizza Planet Alien, and the design of this is actually our 3rd version, and he also comes in the roller coaster set, so he's the only character in the set who isn't exclusive to this in this design. Now, the little differences are there from the 2010 version, and that's probably the one it looks most similar to, where this is a 2010 version on the right, and you can see that the design on the pupils is a little bit different. Also, the torso print's just a tiny bit different, and then the design from the Disney CMF is probably the most different, where they just got the belt color on the CMF wrong, but the Disney CMF has the proper printed little legs there. So really, you got to mix and match these to find your best version. So for the build of this set, let's start with that camper. So the camper uses this medium-sized Junior's base for a truck, and the design of this also has those axles kind of glued on, I think it is, so you can't remove them. There is this nice printed 1x4x3 brick, which those are really hard to get. You get them in white in here in 2 different instances with 2 different prints. This one says RV on the side. There's also this nice little window you could push open from the inside. The front has a nice printed 2x4 tile right there with the front of the truck. And on the side right here, we have an open design, almost like a food truck. That's what it reminds me of, because it actually has a croissant and a cup right there. And I kind of wish there was maybe a way, like a little panel to close this part off, but it's fine. And that actually gives you a very easy way to open up the vehicle as a whole. And once you remove that top roof part, you can see there's a sink and a toilet. Out of everything, they choose to put a toilet in here. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just think it's really funny. You have enough space to put a minifigure to drive the vehicle. I put Jessie. Of course, that doesn't make sense in the world. It doesn't make sense in scale. But as with these Lego Toy Story sets, even with the first line, they're not really scaled with the cars or whatnot. Now, you can put this top roof back on and kind of go to the back where there's an easy way to climb up the roof. There's enough standing room inside there to put a few minifigures standing at the top. And you can remove this front end right here very easily. And it provides a little sleeping cabin there, which is something that a lot of other Lego campers have, but it's a nice detail here to include. I thought it might have been compromised since it's a junior set, but no, it still works there. For the other 2 builds, we have this entry gate to Grand Basin and this little camper area. The entry gate can be pushed forward or backward. It's not one that moves up or down, which might have been a little bit more fitting. There's 1x4 printed tiles, which have appeared in some other sets before. A nice small tree build, which is quite interesting how they use the classic small tree piece on a brown column. And I love the detail they use on this printed brick, which is another one of those printed 1x4x3 new brick pieces. That's really useful in white once again. And the design of it does have a nice Grand Basin logo, which you could use outside of the Toy Story setting, which I really appreciate. For better or for worse, there's not really a designated area to connect this to the main campsite build. Which the main campsite build is packed with details, but it is a little bit small. Thankfully, they give enough space to fit Rex on there in numerous areas. This part right here has a nice grill section, which does have a s'more or a schmo, if you want to reference Toy Story 2 there, which you could grill right in the middle. There's also a hot dog bun piece and a hot dog wiener, which is always nice to get since they've introduced the hot dog bun piece in 2016. Another one of those interesting tree builds. We do have a little park bench right here if you want to put Forky to maybe have an apple or a cup of tea. Also, there's a camera, which is on a little log, which that has a printed 2x2 circular tile, which I really like, even though it's not exclusive to this set. There's a light to the right there. And this little cabin build, I wish they expanded upon it, but it's a really nice entryway that gives a very comfy look to it. Unfortunately, there's not really much detail on the backside of this build. Oh, and with the campsite build, there's also this lime green skateboard, which they show the alien using, I guess because it's also green. But that's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. Here is the box for this set, which I don't know if I like these Toy Story 4 boxes. It just looks really oddly designed, I don't know, with this kind of blue border. At the back, there are little details of what you can do and play around with this set. As for the instructions, there's actually no ads for the other Toy Story 4 sets, which makes me pretty sad. So overall, this is going to be a junior set that won't have a problem attracting an older audience, because I think they actually took time to put details and scenery to this campsite build, which really comes out well. I just wish it was a little bit expanded upon. The camper itself has your traditional Lego sleeping cabin, but there's also some cute little details like a toilet on the inside. I don't know why, but that's really funny. And then we have some great pieces, like I like the 1x4x3 bricks of the Grand Basin sign and the RV sign. You can flip those to the back and use them in white, which is really useful. And the minifigures, of course, are a huge draw, and for good reason. Rex is one of the few Toy Story characters, in my opinion, that looks better than the original version. Jessie is probably the best of the non-specialized minifigure heads. I think she translated really well into that form, unlike Woody and Buzz. And then we have Forky, who is just adorable. I mean, that's a really cool new specialized piece that only appears in this set. As a whole, I'd rate this one a B+. I just wish they kind of expanded on the campsite for a $35 set. Don't have too much other complaints, though. So I actually cleared some shelf space right under my Hogwarts display. And that is 1 down, 5 more to go for Toy Story 4. Kind of far away from my Toy Story 1 and 2 Lego displays. So we'll work on that and maybe move it over there in the future. But I just want to get this on display now. I was actually able to find another set at Target, so stay tuned for that. Either way, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.